This is Business FAQs discussing
zombies.
zombies.
You,
You want to start it off, or?
yeah, but the thing is, it's hard to find a place to start it off at because there's so much you can cover about zombies. I mean, you can cover survival, you can cover, in case of infection, you could cover, are they going to come up with a cure, do you think? How well is it going to be contained? Like, is it going to be something that's everywhere? Or is it just going to be in certain areas?
All I know is I'd love some zombies. I want to murk me some zombies. Give me some like pistols and automatic guns and just start murking some zombies.
If a zombie apocalypse ever happened, I think I'd have to go for becoming like a very big kingdom. Like I rule a whole lot in the zombie apocalyptic world. So I think that'd be cool. Because if it did end, then I mean, I've owned this. All ownership disappeared. I now own this stuff. You can't take it from me. So if it ends, I still got all this cool stuff.
If I were to be a part of a kingdom like during zombies, I would want to be doing like I don't want to be doing like soldier work, like going out and getting supplies.
Now,
and
you were
stuff.
saying earlier that you'd like to be kind of like a scout.
Yeah.
Like make sure buildings are clear and
As-
everything.
As long as I get to kill zombies, it's in the bag.
Now, what were you saying about how you thought maybe this Ebola stuff might be it?
Yeah, this Ebola thing. There's already been like 40,000 infected in like Africa and shit and stuff. My bad. But Ebola.
That's not a cancel take, by the way.
Yeah. Ebola.
You get one.
Ebola, it's starting to spread, and I was thinking, what if it gets them sick, and then they slowly die off, and once they die, they come back to life? What if we are about to have a zombie apocalypse?
And with stuff like now, there's May is like National Zombie Awareness Month. It seems like it's a very real possibility. Like they seem like they're preparing for something.
Yeah.
Like maybe they've seen this coming for a little
Like,
while.
I was thinking they probably possibly already found, like, one. But
Or maybe they even created it.
Yeah. Kind of like aliens, I think they hiding that, too.
Now, there are two scenarios too. If the zombie outbreak happens, because like if it happens, a lot of people don't like the area where you're living in, like America's enemies and stuff. If it happened here in America, I'm kind of nervous about staying here because what if America's enemies are like, all right, well this is a good excuse to nuke America. Look at all these zombies around here.
That is a good point.
That's a good point. But I mean, on the other side, I got a very organized plan for if this happens to build my kingdom. Because I'm going to build it in like a grid structure. And every grid's going to have a set amount of people and a set job. Like, this grid's going to grow food. This grid's going to do livestock. This grid's going to do building, forgery, all that stuff. And every once in a while, I'll send scouts out to, like, clean out other places and, assimilate more people into my kingdom. And then I'll expand. And, like, if an outbreak happens in one of my grid sectors, I can shut the whole thing down and just torch it.
I would also like to be an assassin, like Assassin's Creed stuff, like parkour, but kill zombies, but like jumping off roofs, like from roof to roof, and I can even take out like other enemies, because there's going to be humans turning on humans. That for a fact. Like, there's no way that's not going to happen. It just happens. It's going to happen. If we did have zombie apocalypse, there will be some humans against humans.
What I wanted to do is get like a whole bunch of scrap metal and fashion it into armor, and then also find a way to forge like bulletproof armor, like bulletproofing into this metal armor, so that my soldiers for my kingdom can go out just fine because the zombies won't light through the metal, and they got the bulletproof stuff in there so the humans won't bother them, and they can just tank through. They can do whatever they wanted.
That's the thing. I want to be quick and kill. So that's why I was like leaning more towards like parkour and assassin stuff. Like,
Or scout stuff.
yeah.
And each sector's got to have, there's got to be soldiers. There's got to be scouts.
Yes, there does.
what I'm also going to do, and this sounds really brutal, but it's really good. Like, say another rival person's got a whole bunch of other people, and they want to come and take over, some of my sectors, like the head sector where, like, everything's happening from, like the brain. I set it up so that there's, like, a sprinkler system in the yard that sprays gasoline, and the minute the sprinklers come up and start to do it, I'm going to have archers with fire arrows. Like, they're going to light their arrows on fire. Ooh. Spit. They're going to light the arrows on fire and then shoot them at the gasoline, and it'll keep people away. But I'm going to have to work on making, like, that corn gasoline out of the corn, so I can just continuously make it. It's renewable.
The moment they smell that, they're going to be dipping.
Yeah.
They'll be swoop.
Yeah, nobody's going to stick around once they smell gasoline. Except for stupid people. Stupid people. What's that smell? I don't know.
Like, then people have horror movies.
People in horror movies do make some pretty bad decisions. That should be our next topic.
Yes, could.
It could be. This might take a little while to upload this video too, because I've been having a lot of internet issues recently.
Yeah.
So I know he said there won't be huge delays in between the videos, but if my internet keeps acting up like this, I'm afraid that there's going to have to be some pretty big delays. Cause, I mean, I fixed it for a little bit earlier, but it just cut out.
Dish.
Sorry, company. I don't appreciate your business. I don't appreciate.
I like the PS4 idea though. That's a good one.
I don't like satellite in general, but that has nothing to do with our topic.
Yeah.
Me.
I'm talking zombies.
But there's really not much else we could say about zombies.
Yeah.
And we are spitballing some pretty, subpar ideas.
Yeah.
Nothing too exciting, but like we said, we're not going to get into anything too controversial because we don't want flame wars.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's YouTube. It's going to be bad enough in the comments anyway. You know what? Forget it. At the end of every one of these videos, you're going to be subject to our just rambling on. When we get done with the topic, if we feel that there's more that needs to be said about the topic or about YouTube, because we're never going to branch off into a different topic in one video. But about the topic or about YouTube, then it's going to be said in the video. Like, it is YouTube, so it's going to be bad enough. But we also don't want a whole bunch of people who are like, yeah, I know more than you, or I got a different opinion, which is more better than yours, jumping down in the comments and starting fights.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Because I had to deal with some people on YouTube. I'm not going to name any names because that's how it starts. But I used to have to deal with a lot of people on my main channel that did that, and it's not good. You can't see it right now because of the mask, but I'm making a grimace face. Not Ronald McDonald's friend, like a ugh.
Although, you gotta not care what people think.
But it's so different. Like, even if you don't care what they think, dude, those people that I'm talking about, not naming any names, that's how it starts. Just won't quit. Slip. But anyway, I think we've been about beat this to death.
Yeah, we got a good 8-man soon.
Alright, so I think that's going to be our second video.
Yep.
Check us out on our separate channels at Why Me Please 220.
D-Man Gaming 09.
And this has been Business FAQs. Bringing
Discussing
you zombies.
Yeah.
And bringing you news that isn't news.
Yeah.
That can be our slogan. This has been Business FAQs.
Bringing you.
No, you do the whole rest.
Bringing you, or
No, I'll be like, this is Business FAQs, and you point with the nearest other hand, and you'll be like, bringing you news that isn't news. So let's do this again. This is going to be a free blooper for you guys. It's going to be included right here. This is Business FAQs.
Bringing you not news. I hope you guys like this blooper.
I hope you do too.